In this video, we're going to check out 10 free online learning resources for kids. Let's get started. Hey everybody, welcome to Mr. Cook's Corner, Education for Educators. This channel is all about helping teachers grow in their craft, and in this case, helping parents and kids too. If this is your first time watching, welcome aboard. Be sure to subscribe to our channel if you want to stay up to date on the latest and greatest in the world of education. Like our videos, turn on the notification button, and share this channel with a friend. Okay, let's get started. What I want to do is go in depth with you and show you 10 free online learning resources for kids to use. All the links to the resources and websites that you're about to see are posted in the description below, so there's no need to pause or write something down. It'll be there for you. This is going to be really helpful for parents out there who are looking for things to do with their kids to keep them engaged and busy during this time. And it's also good for teachers if they're looking for resources to use to get the ball rolling while they learn how to develop lesson plans from home and figure out ways to collaborate. So, without further ado, let's get to it. So this first link I want to show you is called VR Field Trips. And it is a set of places, habitats, locations, where when you click on it, it will take you on a virtual trip through YouTube. So let's say, for example, I want to do the Galapagos Island. I'll just click on it. Once it pops up, I just want to make sure I have it at least in HD, which is 1080 or higher. And then once the video plays, unlike other YouTube videos, this one has an active button in the corner where you can move and look at your surroundings. So here we are at the Galapagos Islands, and I'm looking up and down. At any point, you can pause it, and even while you pause it, you can move it around. Whoa, check that out. And look at that, turtle in the face. This is great for habitats, this is great for biomes, this is great for social studies, science connections. You can take a virtual reality tour of just about anywhere. So the next thing I want to show you is Scholastic Learn at Home. A lot of you are familiar with Scholastic in general, but they have provided a portion of the website dedicated to some lesson plans and some magazine resources that are free. So as you can see, all you have to do here is choose what grade you're going to be looking at. So for example, let's say you have a third grader. I click on grades 3 through 5, and you can see here it's got lesson plans wrapped around great experiences. You open it up, and you can see here that there is an entire story. And much like you see in classrooms with physical copies of the Scholastic magazine, it's got the online version ready for you here. You can see on the side it's got the teaching resources, and it actually has text-to-speech as well. So if you need the story read to you aloud, it can do that for you. You can also tweak it, so if you need a lower level, you can click that. And it's differentiated to use different vocabulary that's appropriate for a lower level learner. From what I understand, it has 20 complete days of lesson plans being prepared. They're releasing one a day for us right now. They're through day 5. So if you roll this out by the time you view this video, it would be 4 weeks worth of complete learning for you guys. The next website I want to show you is called Starfall. It's mainly aimed kindergarten through 3. It is a paying site, but there are lots of free resources. As you can see here, you've got access to a bevy of math, language arts, singing, song. So for example, if I click on Learn to Read, you've got an entire set of text here that goes through very specific learnings, such as short vowels, long A's. And when you click on one, it will pull the story up. You can watch the video and follow along. It also has a lot of seasonal things, so you just pair it up with where you are. 100th day of school, you've got Halloween, Valentine's. When you look at grades 1, 2, and 3, you can see you've got some math access. So if I click on grade 2, yeah, it doesn't have access to all of them, but the ones you do have access to are well worth it. They have good videos and good games for you to play, so check it out. Next up is one of my absolute favorite websites. It's called Wonderopolis.org. If you've ever had a question about the way something works, this is the place to go to find out. And the way they address the questions is fun and engaging. So let me start by just clicking on Explore Wonders. When you look at the bottom down here, it's sorted by most recent, but look at some of these choices here. What are zombie worms? Can you believe two opposite things? How clean can our bodies get? So you can see there's a wide variety of choices here. I'm gonna click on how clean can our bodies get. And you'll notice when I do, you've got reference to a video, you've got some picture resources, and you've got a nice body of text to read that has appropriate key vocabulary words. You can also do a quick quiz. And it's just good old-fashioned fun and learning some answers in a scientific way. What's really cool is if you click on the What Are You Wondering, you can actually submit your own question, and people vote on the nominated questions. So you could actually have your question answered by the website if you ask a good enough question. It's all subjects, all topics. It's a really great way to get the brain flowing. Taking a look at math, I want to show you this website called mathgametime.com. This is a great resource just to play some games but work on math skills at the same time. When you're here, you can actually sort by grade specifically, or you can go by subjects. So let's say you have a 5th grader, you click on 5th grade, and you've got a ton of games, and they're a lot of fun too. You've got some Angry Birds, you've got some Bad Apples. These are fun games, but they're all built around specific math skills. All you have to do is click on a game, it loads up, you hit play, give yourself a name. One thing to note that's worthy is it also has videos. You can watch videos organized by grade level. So if I go down here to 3rd grade and I want to watch something about some geometry or inequalities, they're all here. They also have worksheets available for you. Overall, a really solid site that you could have kids get on every day and engage themselves while also getting some good math work done.
Before we move on with the next 5 online resources for kids, I want to pose our question of the week. What are your favorite online resources that you use with your kids? Parents, what is your secret weapon? Teachers, what do you do anytime that you need to have kids learn from home? Post your answers down in the comments section and be sure to share with everybody else your secret tips and tricks.
Sticking with the math theme, I'm going to head over to Khan Academy. Most teachers have already heard of this and a lot of students have as well, but if you have not heard of this as a parent or even as a teacher or student, this is a fantastic resource. It's probably one of the best learning academies for math, and it's absolutely free. If you click on sign up, you can get in as a learner, a teacher, or a parent. So teachers out there, you can set up classrooms, you can assign your kids to classrooms. Now, if you choose to sign up as a student, you'll have to have a parent's email to get verified, but it's free, and once you get started, it can track your pathways and track your progress, which is why I would personally encourage you to sign up. If you don't want to do that, you can just go to courses. Once you click on a grade level, you've got all the topics listed on the right hand side, and you can just jump right in. Got a pathway over here on the left with some summaries. And you can see that there's videos. There's tons of videos. There's some of the best videos as far as explaining a concept. So if I click on adding 1 plus 10, it's going to show the video in a very simple, straightforward way. When you're done, there's practices on the side, and then you start answering the questions. The main difference again though is if you don't sign up for an account, it doesn't save your progress. So again, I highly recommend doing that, but this is one of the best math websites hands down, period. So I'm sure we're all familiar with the TV channel PBS. This is actually pbskids.org. It's an amazing website. It links you up with your local station, but at the same time, you can watch any of their shows that are available. You may notice half the characters down here, Clifford, Elmo, and all you have to do is either choose between videos or games. When I click on videos, it goes immediately to live TV of what's going on your local channel. But again, you can choose from a number of things. So let's say I want to do Clifford, and it'll pop right into an episode. You can pause it, you can rewind it, you can turn on the closed captions. When I click on games, it gives you a ton of fun games to play. They are challenging, they're exciting. There are all kinds of different things to do with this. So this one looks like a drawing and video based one. The possibilities are endless with this website. pbskids.org is a great way to spend some time learning and being engaged with good video content as well. The next website I want to show you is typingclub.com. Now this could be for kids, but it can also be for you adults out there. This is just a really great way to practice your typing skills. Again, if I click on get started, I can just jump right in and do the lessons. I can practice, I can take the placement tests, but the only way to save progress really is to log in and get an account. This way, when you're back in this home section, you will have your progress saved as you go along. Taking a quick look at one of the lessons, when you first click on it, it will show you a preview video on what to do. When the video is over, you then go into the practice, and then as you progress through, you will add to your progress bar and you'll learn new things. So this is a great website to practice your typing skills. The last two I want to show you have to do with bodily movement and getting kids wiggles in. I know people say get your wiggles out, but really it's important that kids move and get some kinesthetic learning. And we're going to go right here with GoNoodle.com. Teachers, you already know about this. Kids, you probably already know about this if you're watching, but parents, if you haven't heard of it, this is one of the craziest, kookiest websites you'll ever go to. It's hard to describe without going there yourself. There is a bevy of choices of fun videos to do, including dancing, moving around, practicing various things. I mean, just take a look at the screen right now. You can choose from Awesome Sauce, Moose Tube, How To. I just clicked on Awesome Sauce for one, but look at some of the titles of these. Teacher High Five, Baby High Five, Kitty High Five, somewhere around here. That's one of my favorite ones. But you will have a blast as a parent watching this as well. You'll get involved. You'll get songs stuck in your head. Kids love this site. Be sure to go to gonoodle.com. This last website I want to show you is called Fluency Fitness. Typically it's a paid website, but you'll notice here that due to coronavirus, they're offering 3 free weeks for us to use. All you have to do is sign up with an email account and you'll get 3 free weeks of access. Pro tip, if you run out of those 3 weeks, you can always sign up again using a different email. I'm just saying, if we're going to be stuck here for a while, we might as well get the most out of it. As you can see here in the preview video though, it's another movement break website, but this incorporates language arts and math instruction at the same time. So they're learning while they're moving. It's got tons of content, 60 plus topics, 900 plus videos. And again, all you have to do, as you see here, is just fill in the information, create a password, sign up, and you're good to go. This is a great way to stay fit and also practice your literacy fluency and your math fluency. One last added bonus, I put this link in the description because it's super long, but it's a link to a Google Classroom website guide, but it's a specific page that has tons of additional resources for you to explore on your own. Some of the websites that I showed today are actually linked in here, but there's a ton of extra. So if you want to click on that link, you can have access to all these as well.
Hey, we hope you got a lot of value out of today's video. As always, if you like what you see, please consider subscribing, telling a friend, liking our videos, turning on notifications. This channel is all about helping teachers grow, and we need your support. So please join us. Till next time, we'll see you at Mr. Cook's Corner. Bye.